I just wish I could buy a house to own and live in.
Every time Laurie Carbonara passes one of these, a for sale sign here in Longueuil on Montreal's South Shore, she has to look away. Since moving here last year from France, her goal of buying a home has since been crushed after a new federal law came into effect January 1st, banning non-residents from buying a house in Canada until 2025.
When we started the immigration process, we did not know that this law was going to pass. We then realized at the end of 2022 that we were included and that we could not become homeowners for 2 years. Laurie works as a nurse on Montreal's South Shore on a temporary work visa after arriving with her family last March.
We wanted
to spend a year living here before buying to see if we really liked it. We had already checked with the bank to get a mortgage pre-authorization. The bank accepted because of our work permits and our contracts. The only thing casting a shadow is this law. Exceptions to the law include Canadian citizens and permanent residents, some international students, refugees, diplomats, and temporary workers who have filed their taxes in Canada for 3 of the past 4 years. It requires us to be tenants for 2 years with these rental prices. Now that's about $45,000 to $50,000 that I'm going to have to put in a rental that I could have put in the house that I would have liked to buy. And as tenants, her family of 4 is limited in what they could do in the place, including having their dog join them from France.
It's not an easy decision for somebody to uproot themselves and their families from their country and move to another country. And to find out that you've changed the rules of the game on something that might have been a major motivator for them choosing Canada in the first place, I find to be particularly egregious. I think those people who are affected should be knocking on the door of their member of parliament.
A few hundred people have signed the petition Laurie launched, proving she's not alone. The Canadian Mortgage and Housing Corporation tells City News in a statement, "We know that speculative investments in real estate is contributing to pushing housing prices out of reach for too many Canadians. The supply shortage has made it difficult for many Canadians to find an affordable place to live in their communities, and speculative foreign investment in the housing market has exacerbated this problem." But the Canadian Real Estate Association says foreign buyers represent a little over 2% of the market. We're not investors, we're workers here to start a life, and we need to establish ourselves. In Montreal, Alyssia Rubertucci, City News.